Hello and welcome to Hall's Greens and Seeds. I'm Cass. First of all, I wanted to say thank you so much for the 100 views. I really truly appreciate it. Mwah. And today we're going to talk about the top tips I wish I would have known before owning houseplants. So let's get to it. Number 1, level of commitment. How much time do you want to spend on your new houseplant? Do you want something a little less maintenance or something on the higher side? Also, it's important to know if you are an overwaterer or underwaterer and try to get a plant that fits those needs. Another tip is when going to the nursery or store and getting your plant. Is this plant look healthy? Does it have a good stem? Or are we mesmerized by those beautiful flowers? I know I do it all the time. Look at the health of the plant. Look if it looks sturdy, nice and green, healthy. I'm that person that will pull it out and look at the roots. I want a good foundation. The other tip is shock. Plants are very prone to shock. I did not know this, but taking them from one environment to another environment is not good for them, and some are extremely delicate. Example, we had a croton. My husband decided taking it from the inside of our house and took it outside, and it got really bad shock. They do not do good in hot temperatures. So be mindful of that and remember that. Also notice that it's important to know what time you're going to go get your plant. Is it extremely hot, and then are you going to bring it inside a home when it's cooler? It's just something very important to remember. Also, another tip is the potter. Yes, there's adorable, cute little plant holders out there, but make sure it has good drainage. I have killed many plants because I thought this was a good idea to stick it in there. Didn't have holes, it got wet feet and died. Another tip is probably the most important tip that I've personally learned is the watering. Test your water. Know what's in your water. Go to ewg.com, type in your zip code, and see what's in your water. I was struggling a lot with my spider plant. I don't know if you can see them. It had a lot of brown tips, and we couldn't figure out what was going on. Turns out that our water had too much salt and fluorine, and they don't do good with those minerals. So now we give it filtered water. Know what plants need in your water. Check out what it has. If you need to switch to a filtered water, do it. Also, this is also very important. How would you feel if somebody just threw a big bucket of cold water at you? Plants don't like that either. Make sure that you give them their waterings with room temperature water. Also, the way that you give your water is very important. Here, Flapjack, my paddle plant, is very delicate when it comes to watering. We have to make sure that we water around its petals, because if we get too much water on the petal, it's not good and it will suffer and rot and they wilt, and it's not good for the plant. So instead of just getting the hose and everywhere, take your time and try to just give it around. Be gentle with them. Another tip is fertilizer. Get to know what your plants need. All plants need nitrogen, potassium, some like a little more acidity. Also, our spider plant here isn't a very big feeder. It's not a heavy feeder, so we'll fertilize it once a month. But my orchids over here like it twice a month. So get to know what kind of fertilizers, what your plants is lacking, what it needs. Super important. And if you have any tips for me, please let me know. I'm always willing to learn something new. And thank you so much for watching. Happy planting. And remember, you got to start small to have it all. Thank you.